Haunted Halls by FanTazTiCxD. This is a not so normal map. I guess I'll give it a shot on ultraviolence. Oh boy. So the deal with this map is that apparently it's basically a big maze where all you have to do is get the keys and exit, and you're encouraged not to kill all the monsters. I'm not sure what's going on with the music. It's playing D Running and it's playing a different track. Which is weird. Okay. You're also supposed to play it at half speed, which I guess I was instructed to do it this way. So I'll do it that way rather than just not run. I guess the difference, it's pretty much the same thing, I guess, except for if you're trying to strafe run. And I died. Yeah, Archvile just appears out of nowhere, so. It's dark. Okay, that's really annoying. Oh, I can keep going. Oh. There's something in my way. Alright, we're going full speed. Yeah. You can see that it's all textured, pretty boring. It's all just marble.
Let me out.
Or G-stone. There are no secrets, right? Just 3 items. Yeah, there are keys somewhere. I guess it's just a matter of finding them. That's a key.
Yeah, okay. At least I got a key.
Alright, changing the music.
Let me out.
Actually, I hardly hear the Doom music. I actually changed it to map 27's music, but now I hardly hear it. I'm not sure why it's working that way, as far as playing the 2 tracks together. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Alright. Yeah, it's just cause map 27's music is a lot quieter.
This will help me.
Alright, so note to self. Don't neglect the megasphere. Oh, look at that.
This will help me.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's a little bit too dark in these hallways, just right in the middle of them. Obviously, it's super monotonous.
Yeah, okay. At least I got a key.
think the archviles are interesting. Like, I really have no idea when and where they are, which does give this a sense of horror.
Yeah, okay.
But I do think it's a little bit empty overall. Obviously, it's really boring looking. I mean, there's some attempts at some detail, as you can see here. But yeah, just, I mean, it's basically one texture, the whole thing. So that's not really working. No, you get out of the way. I'm glad they keep going away every time they get close. I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Alright. I just gotta get back.
At least I got a key.
Oh yeah, it's really dark. Yeah, I actually don't mind it too much. It's only unbearable for a little bit, and then you gradually come back into the light, which is not so bad. Yeah, I like the constant fear of running into an archvile, because you're really not equipped to deal with them. You know, if all there is a chainsaw for some of these demons, then you know we're gonna have a bad time if we want to fight an archvile. So. Yeah, I don't know about that sound effect for the archvile. Huh, computer area map.
This will help.
Alright. Isn't it like right here? Alright, I think I'm done. See, I didn't really miss too much. Okay, so it's just one big... Yeah, if you get the computer area map early, it's not much of a maze. It's just kind of running through the whole thing to try to guess where the keys are. See, I didn't kill anybody. Yeah, you know, it's honestly the concept is not bad. It's not executed all that well. I like the concept of kind of this horror environment where killing monsters is totally secondary to surviving and just exploring enough to find the items. Honestly, what might make a map like this interesting would be if time were more of a factor. So whether that means like a demon spitter, like Icon of Sin style, or it means you've got like, I don't know, you've got off the screen, you've got like a ton of, like say you've got some off-screen cages of monsters, and they're walking towards a teleporter that teleports them into the maze, but they all start at different distances from the teleporter. So, you know, one of them reaches it in 10 seconds, and then one of them reaches it in 20 seconds, just by the way that they're spaced. You wouldn't even need you could do that in vanilla easily enough. You wouldn't need an Icon of Sin or anything to do that. So I don't know if time really is a factor or not, as much as luck as far as the archviles running into you. I don't think the map populates more. I think everything is kind of on the map to start with, and it's a pretty big map. So, but yeah, that could make it more interesting if you make time a factor. If you like see this kill count constantly rising with an Icon of Sin, and or you just notice more and more demons because the kill count's not rising, but they're teleporting into the map. even if it's completely far away from where Doom Guy is. So that would make it a interesting map of luck, because depending on the teleport spots. I like the lighting. The lighting's pretty decent. It's dark enough to be creepy. And then you got these hallways where you kind of have to make the leap of faith just for a few sectors. It's like, crap, I can't see. Oh, now I can see again. Good. So that's kind of a cool idea. Now a map like this does benefit from being like entirely the same thing all the way through. However, you gotta give me some more variety. I mean, the entire map is the same thing. It's pretty clearly copy-pasted, as a matter of fact. So, and it's not very good looking. But yeah, as a sort of crude proof of concept map, you know, I kind of buy into it. You know, it's an interesting idea. Not executed horribly well, but kind of an interesting idea. Different, little bit different genre of Doom. Not that it hasn't ever been done, but you know, it's a little bit different genre of Doom. And you know, there's some merit to this, but yeah, certainly could be better. Now, some of the sound effects didn't really do anything for me. Like the Archvile sounds, they were too loud. They weren't creepy. This WAD is 170 megabytes, really for no good reason. The music track doesn't set the mood particularly well. I mean, it sets it fine, but honestly not really better than an original Doom track would. I mean, I think you could use what is it called, Demons on the Prey or something. I think it's first time it's used is when is the first time it's used? E2M7, that music. E1M7. It's used in E2M5 and E3M5 as well. I mean, that music I think would set the mood pretty well here, or the E1M8 music, or I don't know. There's a lot of original Doom musics that would work well, and you wouldn't need to make your WAD 170 megabytes. The replacement sounds don't really do much for it. So unless you get really quality stuff and turn this into a map set, I don't think it's really necessary to replace all these sounds with these massive files. So yeah, all that being said, you know, there's some attention to detail. Like I said, the lighting in particular, and some of the architecture is actually kind of nice. It's just that it's all marble green, which makes it kind of boring. But yeah, you know, I suppose I could get on board with the concept. Just needs a little better execution and polish. All right, we're done.